You're fine. Don't do that. He's coming.
Are we live?
You're fine. You're good.
Yes.
I want the bell to be tightened. Can you
No one watching
This is grading preparation.
straighten this out
No one's watching.
yet.
this tighter?
How many people we have invited?
Just like kind of like so it's like
Usually, what do you mean? Like during the
On the
stream?
live stream.
During.
No.
In general, it's like a few. No,
Some weeks ago
usually
it was like 20,000, now it's like 100,000.
60,000 usually. 60,000
There was a time where it was like boom.
Watching 60,000? No. Really?
during the stream.
Already?
All the stream.
Are we not?
The whole time, not yeah.
Yeah.
Not in parallel. Not in parallel. But
In the moment, it's about few hundred people.
so how it's like become 60,000?
Is it question?
Yeah.
Sorry.
How from a few hundreds every time, it's become to 60,000.
I said don't make any
People watching for 5 minutes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the classes are 2 hours long. No people
It's
are watching.
weird, but if I was watching, it's to follow to like.
Well, but not everyone has time to sit for 2 hours
Huh?
watching.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, everybody online. We will have a grading in a couple of minutes. Master Ian is going to come to test all of us. We will have 4 different levels today. So we will have Sorel and Liz for the first grading. There will be Joe for the second grading, Kasia for the third, and myself for the fourth. So it stays interesting. Stay with us. We are here in Pai, Thailand, in the Kung Fu retreat in Namyang. We are training here, living here, teaching here, some of us. If you're interested, just contact us. We have a website, kungfuretreat.com, or an email. I think it's info@kungfuretreat.com. So if you're interested, just contact us, and we will be happy to welcome you here. Everybody's preparing now. We are training for weeks. For the first grading, it takes about 4 weeks of training, everyday training from 6 to 6. So it is still a lot. It's going to be the first test in Kung Fu. So everybody's excited here. Yes. So grading, we need to know some theory. It's different for each grading. There are some stories we need to know about the history of our art and of the Kung Fu Club. And then we need to know our freehand routines. When you go higher in the gradings, you need to know weapon routines as well, and some partner routines. And then they are the grading moves. They are usually moves you will have in your next grading routine, so in the next Tiger Crane routine, to prepare yourself for that.
What weapon are you grading on tonight?
The stuff, yes. So for me, it's going to be the first grading with a weapon routine, and it's going to be the stuff today. And I think I see Master Ian coming.
So when we do your partner routine, let's just make sure that we're like, like you're in one corner and I'm in another corner, and then down, and then make sure we face each other.
As you can see, everybody's working together here. We are supporting each other. We are training together. Always. In the background, you can see Kasia and Joe being prepared for the partner routine. It's for the grading for Kasia, and Joe is gonna help.
Thanks, Selena. Okay, here we go. So we are ready for the grading. And Selena, you're doing the fourth one? Yeah. Cassia, you're doing the third one. Liz and Sorrel, you're doing the first one. Joe, you're doing the second one? Okay. Pretty good. Well, that'd be quite interesting for you to watch the higher ones, the people that haven't done them before. So here we go, bow. And as usual, we're going to start with the higher gradings and work down. So the people who haven't done one before, you're kind of getting to see more how it works. So Selena, you're going to go first, and everybody else just have a sit down and you can watch. Okay, you're grading on the fourth routine, the chop start type paw. Here we go, bow, and demonstrate your horse riding stance. Okay, bring your knees a little wider. The knees should be direct over the toes. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so the first grading move starts like that. I'd like you to demonstrate. Good. Yeah. Try to extend your energy down to the hand or the point of contact. So, you know, it should be kind of elastic, springy. There. 1, 2, 3. Right down to the end. Down. Get the energy down to the end. There. You should bring it out. Yeah. There. 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 And down. Yeah. One more. Good. Good. That's better. Practice on it. Yeah. And now the second combination. Good. We're going to work on the springiness of your energy and kind of toning the fascia in your body, get it more springy. Now, I'd like to see the Chapsato paw routine. And let's get the fingertips at shoulder height. There. Pull the shoulder blades down into the back. Yep. So we need to work together on your springiness, elasticity. Also, when you do the lower crane block, it should be very circular. The circle has a momentum, kind of has its own energy. So just show your lower crane block. One more. Come a little lower before you come across. There, that's it, yeah, more like that. And again, yeah. Round, down. The cat washing its face. Round, down, yeah. Pull in from the core, like you're suddenly contracting from here and pulling down. Good. And when you do the child carrying the ancestral tablet, we'll make this straight and the bottom, the wrist straight. Show me one time. Good. Yeah. Good. Okay, well done. Let's give a little clap there. And now I'd like you to take the staff, demonstrate the staff. Okay, good. Let's think. I'll take the staff from it, thanks. So, when you turn this way, brace it against the body. Brace the staff in against the body. Here, it's up in the armpit. So the weapon is horizontal. It's level with the floor. Not there, there. Use your hip to drive strength into the technique. Power forward with the hip. Power forward with the hip. There. And where appropriate, use the waist. There. There. Yeah, waist movement. Okay, good. Well done. Put that back. And now we'll do the theory. And you got to tell me the story of T. Lay.
Yes.
So, first of all, in our lineage, do you know where he comes? Where does he come in our tiger crane lineage?
He came.
Not the end of the world if you don't, but it does kind of make the story more relevant. So, let's give you a clue. His name, T. Lay, means he was part of the T
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
So who might he have been descended from?
It is. Oh, it was the old man and the young lady
Yeah.
practicing the crane art, so he combined the two.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the girl who did the crane art was called Ti Eng Chun,
Yes.
and Ti Lei was part of the Ti family, her family, the martial arts family. And he was the uncle of Ti Hong Yu. And do you remember who Ti Hong Yu was? He taught Master Eng Lian Huat the white crane art. He was Master Eng's white crane teacher. Okay. So tell us a little bit about Ti Lei.
Yes. So he was a kung fu master who made the tiger crane style famous in China. He mastered the I-1 palm technique.
Yeah.
He was only training his right hand, but he was famous for everything what he's gripping was turned to dust.
Yeah.
In the years, it was usual that the kung fu masters challenge each other for fights. They were called Lai Tais.
The Lai Tai was the raised platform
Yes.
that they fought on. Yeah.
Exactly. The fights, they had no rules. They were all out fights. And wherever there would be one, he would travel there, and he would usually also kill his opponent,
Yep.
even. After being the champion in the southern China, he decided to retire because of his age. So he stopped training and became a showmaker.
Yep.
Sometime after his retirement, the champion of northern China
Yep.
challenged him to figure out which style is the best. The northern style, which emphasize on high kicks and on long range hand techniques, or the southern style, which emphasize on stable stances, short range techniques, and blocking. He refused, but the champion of northern China, he wouldn't stop threatening him, so he decided that he had to act and travel to North China. He knew that he has to be careful, because if he would beat up the champion of North China, they would take revenge on him, so there was someone waiting for him at the boat to bring him back. So he found him, and they fight, and it was not too hard for him to beat him up. And he quickly escaped after that and went on this boat and went back to China, to southern China, where he was welcomed as a hero. So everybody knew him and the style he was fighting, so the tiger crane combination.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Very good. Well done. Okay. Right. That's all. Yeah, there we go. Bow. Okay, well done, Selena. You passed.
Thanks, Nassim.
Oh, you can have a rest now and watch everybody else. Yep. Cassia, you're next. Here we go. Bow. Okay, yeah. Well done. So demonstrate your horse riding stance. And now step forward into a walking stance and demonstrate a single chop. Yeah. So you can visualize you're hitting a neck there. Yeah. There. Yeah. With some energy. There. Out you go. Now the double chop on the other side. Other side. Bring it from the back leg. Bring it off the back leg. Yeah. And once more. That's it. And look straight ahead. Stare straight ahead when you do it. One more time. Throw your energy out. Okay. And now the cat washing its face. And once more. Plenty of energy. Okay, good. Now the monkey squat. And stand and show me the full turn to face the other way. The 180-degree turn. Yeah, and again. Okay, good. And now the cat stance. And from the cat stance, demonstrate a crane kick. Okay, try doing it with the ball of the foot this time. The ball is the bit underneath the toe, yeah. Yeah, and a little bit higher, like you're jabbing into somebody's throat. Okay, very good. And now a side kick as if you're kicking a knee. And from a walking stance, One more. Okay, and a heel kick as if you're going to kick the tantien. And one more. Okay, good. Well done. And relax. Now you can stand straight. And now I want you to demonstrate the Sipji-kun fists of the cross. Toes turned in. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I want you to get energy down to the end, down to the hand. Yeah. When you throw a single punch, throw it from right back at the waist and then down, extend it. Extend your energy down to the fist. Yeah, that's it. And you get that, you see, you get that little spring, that little bounce. That's what we want to get. One more. Yeah. Okay. Let me go through the moves. When you do the back stance, front foot turned in. That's it. And grip the floor, use your toes, grip the floor. Yeah. There. 1, 2, 3. This one, you got quite good energy down to the hands. That came well, and then down to the fingers, to the blade. Yeah, try that little sequence. Yeah, there. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Always extend right down to the point of contact. There. Yeah. Get the energy down. Okay, so now you're going to show me the partner routine. Is that right? Yeah. Why? Okay. Yeah, off you go, guys. Okay. Okay, good. Thanks. Right, so the lower block. Yeah. Remember, circle around the elbow. Circle. We don't want this straight movement. That's a different move. this is a circle around the elbow. Yeah. Or there, or goes there, circle, circle. Sink into the horse riding stance. The stance should be like a suspension. It's springy, bouncy. Yeah, that's it. And you get good strength at the end. Okay, so now you're going to hear about the burning of the Shaolin Temple and the origin of the Tiger Crane art. Because we're a little bit tight on time, I think we'll just hear about the origin of the Tiger Crane art. Let me put the mic on quick. And you can tell me the story of Hung Yi Khan and Ti Ing Chun.
Okay, so in the 17th century, the Manchurians attacked China and they started taking over. And in Fujian province, the Shaolin Temple was famous for like building really strong warriors. And the temple got burned, and only 5 monks survived. And they started this underground movement in China to build resistance and fight for their freedom. And one of them was Hung Yi Khan.
Yeah.
And he was the tiger. He represented the tiger style.
Yeah.
And then he traveled first with the opera house, and he kept like promoting the kung fu. And then eventually, he left that place, and he was in the forest, and he saw a man teaching a girl, a father I think, teaching a girl kung fu, but it was a very different style. It was very fluid, and it was very like soft style. So him and the girl, they kind of like try each other, you know, what they can do, and he was amazed that he couldn't, like she was winning, you know. So he studied with them, and that was how they merged Tiger and Crane technique.
Okay, yeah. So eventually they married and they kind of worked together. And you got the coming together of the tiger art and the crane art. Yeah. And then the girl's family, the T family, our art was passed down through that family. Okay, awesome. Very good. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Hold on. We haven't 100% finished. All right, stand. Yeah, bow. Okay, you passed. Now we're finished. Joe's next. Here we go, bow. Good, so Joe, yeah. Demonstrate your horse riding stance. And just going to check the back. Tilt the hips a little bit more. Tilt your hips forwards a little bit more. Straighten out the lower spine. Now we got it. Very good. Now step forward into a walking stance. And turn, triple punch. Repeat that 4 times. And this time just stop after the block. Stop now. We want to try to get the elbow in. Straighten the hand and the wrist out. Elbow in, wrist out. Yeah. Okay. And a triple punch. Try to get the punches to flow together. 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, 3. It's a continuous movement. Yeah. Try one time. Okay, good. Good. Now demonstrate the double upper crane block. And a little bit more of a downward emphasis at the end, downward energy at the end. Bring your elbows a little bit lower down. Yes, that's it. Okay. And the father-son block this way. And again. Okay. Now, piercing down like this. And this striking forward with the blade of the hand. Good. That was very good. Yeah. Use the blade upright and striking the collarbone. And again. Extend out a little straighter. Yeah. One more. One more. Yeah. Now, the back stance. Front foot turned in more. Yeah. And again once more. Good. And now I'd like to see you demonstrate a front thrust kick. And one more. Throw the hips into the kick. One more time. Throw the hips forward into the kick. Okay, and relax. Good. And now this circling movement. Okay, and relax. Well done. Okay, now when you're ready, I'd like you to demonstrate your Tepe Samchen, shuffling Samchen. Start again. Okay, but this time, elbows, yeah? Be conscious of your elbows. When you do this, keep the elbow tucked in, slightly in front of the body. Here, the elbows facing down. This is not good for your joints. Downwards, yeah, that crease at the front, the elbow at the bottom. And then up to there. Draw your shoulders down in the back. Yeah. Okay, well done, well done. Make sure you keep your front foot turned in, yeah. And work on relaxing your body, relaxing your arms in particular, so that when you throw the arm out, energy can move down, that's it. Still try to keep your elbow facing the floor and let energy come through. Don't tighten up, hold it back, let it come through, yeah. So now you're going to tell us the story of Bodhidharma and the founding of the Shaolin Temple.
So Bodhidharma, also known as Tet Mo, was a prince from southern India. He renounced his royalty to study Buddhism, He traveled to China in 520 AD and sort of ended up at the Shaolin Temple in Fujian province. He found that the monks there wanted to learn Buddhism, but they lacked sort of the mental and physical fortitude for the discipline. So he went into a cave and meditated for 9 years and came up with a series of exercises that we call Qigong to teach the monks sort of strength in mind and body. Those exercises, Qigong exercises, were then developed by the monks into what's called the Lohan style. They needed it for self-protection as they were traveling around and spreading Buddhism. They were coming under attacks from bandits, so they needed some kind of self-defense. The Lohan style was superseded by the Tiger style, also known as Tai Chor,
Yep.
or the Emperor's style. It's known as that because there was a Chinese emperor who, in the same vein as Bodhidharma, renounced his royalty and went to the Shaolin Temple to study. He created the Tiger style. The Tiger style emphasizes a strong mobile stance, a walking stance, as well as the twisting punch, Shaolin punch. Tiger style was then superseded by monkey style, or Tai Sheng. This style was very fast, evasive, quick attacks, emphasizes low stance, crouching and rolling, and also strikes to very vulnerable areas like the groin. Strikes are done with an open hand and fingers. And then eventually, monkey style was superseded by White Crane, or Bei He Quan. White Crane is sort of known as the pinnacle of the Shaolin arts. It emphasizes establishing and maintaining touch contact with your opponent, deflecting attacks, and then repurposing the opponent's energy against them.
Okay, very good, very comprehensive. Yeah. The white crane, Bai He Chuan.
Bai He.
Bai He. Yeah.
Bai He Quan.
Okay. It's almost impossible to write it down in Roman characters and know how to say it. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Very good. Okay, Joe, and straight. Bow. You passed. Excellent. Well done, Joe. And so, there you go. The moment of truth is on us. Liz and Sorel, you come. Yeah. And I get the two of you to do it together. So here we go. Stand straight, bow. And demonstrate your horse riding stance. Good. That's it. Step forward into a walking stance. Okay, and now take 3 steps forwards. Yeah. And you want to end with the foot turned in, the front foot turned in. Turn it in a little more. And before you step forward, turn the foot out, open the foot, and step. Yeah, one more step. Okay. Now, shuffle backwards 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Good. And back to the horse riding stance. Shaolin punch. Show me 20 punches. 20 Shaolin punches. And stop. Try not to turn the shoulder forward. You can pull it back a bit, but end with the body square to the front. And when you're done 20, relax. I think that's gone over 20, but yeah. Okay, now the elbow strike. Let's have a look at the elbow. Twisting the waist, moving from the waist. Yeah. Liz, try to move the waist further so you don't have to bend the shoulder too much. A little bit more. Yes, that's good. A little bit more. Yeah. And now the back hammer fist down the center line. Off you go. Open the elbow a little bit more. Bring it down a bit more. Yeah, good. And relax. And from whatever stance you prefer, I want you to show the groin kick. Lifting kick to the groin. Good. Sit one more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now the blocks, the defences. First of all, the upper block. And now the lower crane block. Wrists more like that. The knuckles upwards. That's good. And now the double version, double lower crane block. Yeah. Wrist at elbow height. That's good. And this one, the inner block. Inner block. Really turn your waist around, and the elbow, bring it right across, tuck it right in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and rest. Good. Stand up straight. And going to ask you to demonstrate your some Chen routine. You're going to do this one at a time. So Liz, you do yours first. Okay, good. Well done. Well done. Now, when you do this, sort of relax and be calm. Breathe from the very bottom of your lungs, right down from the Tantien. Yeah. Deep breaths. Fill up and then empty. Keep your chi down, and then the mind will be calm. When the mind's calm, then you won't feel pressured. And when you don't feel pressured, then you remember it easily. It comes out better. Yeah. So it all comes back to the breathing. When you throw the hands out like this, keep your chest up and the shoulders down so that it ends there, not there. Yeah. I'll just do that one time. Yeah, grip. Now pull the shoulders right back, lift the chest, and twist. Up in the middle, chest up, twist. Okay, that's good. Yeah. This one from the waist, straight line movement. Yeah. And that's great. After this, here, other hand. Yeah. Shuffle back. Yeah. Okay, good. You relax. Sorel, now's your chance. Yeah. Let's see your Sam Chen. Elbows right in, hands as far apart as you can get them. Yeah. Okay, very good. Well done. Yeah, well done. So we're trying to maintain a smooth flow, but still complete every movement, still finish each one. So stretch it out at the end, yeah? Stretch it out, finish it completely before you go into the next one. Yeah, always finish before you do the next one. Okay, so now we're going to do the questions. I'm going to improvise with this. The name of our Kung Fu group, our association, what is it, Liz?
Namyang Pugilistic Association.
Yeah, got it. And the type of Kung Fu that we're doing, the style of Kung Fu?
Tiger crane combination.
Yeah, that's right. The master who founded Namyang, the first one, what was his name?
Forgive me if I pronounce it wrong.
Yeah.
Master Ang Lan Hat.
Ang Lian Huat. Yeah, you know it. It's hard to pronounce the Hokkien Chinese. So then the next one after him, his student, who was my teacher.
It is Master Tan So Tin.
Yeah, very good. That one's easier. Tan So Tin. The type of Kung Fu that we do, where does it come from?
China.
Do you remember which province?
Fujian.
Fujian.
Province.
Province, China, yeah. And our club, Namyang, which country was it started in?
In Singapore.
Singapore, that's great. Do you remember which?
In Geylang district.
Yeah, that's right. And in what year?
1954.
1954, yeah, very good. The routine that you've just done, what's it called?
Samchen.
And Samchen, can you translate it to English?
Yes, it's the three wars,
Three wars.
the spirit, the mind, and the body.
That's right. Yeah, very good, very good. Well done, guys. Face front and bow. Okay, you passed. Yeah. Let's have a bit of a clap there. And could you all come and just come around me again for a few moments? Okay. Well done, guys. So I will do my best to print the certificates today, but I'm going to give them to you tomorrow when I present the teacher training certificates. And we're going to do a little kind of kung fu demonstration, make a little kind of make something of it, yeah. And that's good. I have the spellings of your names already, and Selena's. Do you want your name to appear as Elizabeth or Liz?
Elizabeth is fine.
Elizabeth Bradley. Is it? Yeah. Okay. It's quite an easy one to spell, so I think I'll get it right. Anything before we finish? No. Well done, guys. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Selena, stick around. You're not finished. Everybody else, you can go and take a little bit of a rest. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well done, guys. Thanks to the people watching online. So that was our grading. Took a little bit longer than I expected. And just going to now start teacher training. And today we're going to start off working on a side thrusting kick. I'm going to take off this. I always put the jacket on for gradings, but it's a bit hot, so I'm going to lose it, cool down a bit. Okay, quick as you can, guys. Quick as you can. We are going to get started on the side thrusting kick. Yes. Selena has now passed her grading, so give you a little clap. Yeah, well done. Here we go, guys. Bell. Yeah, striking technique, starting with the side kick. Just a little bit of jogging. Not going to be difficult to get body temperature up today. Sprint. Knee lifting. Up to the side. And relax. Knee rotation. And the other way around. Change sides. And the other way around. Okay, and first thing we're going to do, you can practice the chamber for the side kick. So just tucking the leg this way. We'll do a pivot on the standing foot. Tuck as if you're ready to kick out. And stop. So the way we're going to do this is point the lower leg towards the target, and for now we'll assume we're going to kick it waist height like that. So the chamber is going to come here, not here. There, so we just get a straight kick outwards. So I'd like you to just do that posture now with the lower leg pointing forwards. Now I'm going to come around and take a look. There, yeah. That's okay. Can you chuck it back a bit more? Yeah. That's good. Again. Pointing directly at your target. The other leg now. And relax. Let's head over to the wall. Slide onto the wall. Leg tucked this way. Sorry, no. First of all, just tucking, getting the tucking movement. That's it. Other side. Change. Now tuck and extend. Tuck, extend. And the other side. Change again into the chamber position, raising your knee up and down. Gradually open the hips. And the other side. Change again. This time, kick as high as you can. High as you can. And the other side. And relax. Back again. So now, slow extension into a side kick, chamber, kick, back, down. Off you go. And pause for a moment. So, if we're going at waist height, we're going to extend the hip right out into the kick. Not finish here, not bend that way, not for a side kick. So the hip joint is going to extend out and then come back. Yeah. Carry on. And let's try to tuck the knee, kick out. And the other leg. Good. Okay. Next thing, standing 9 kicks, 9 times. Then change legs, change, change. Okay, and relax. Now, the tyre, Frederick, okay, just for today, let's do it over this side where it's a bit less noisy. There. That's it. Right, okay. You hold the tyre. So, as if we're coming down on a knee and we're trying to bend the tyre. Hold it straight. Nine on each leg. Ophia, you go first. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. If possible, that way, not that way. The kind of the classic side kick. And again, the other leg, yeah. Other leg. Well done. Selena. Throw your hip into the kick. Extend the hip into the kick. And stop. So, trying to throw the body weight in, pushing off the back leg, so that you get the force extending there, sorry, into the target. Yeah. Yeah. And the other side. And stop. So, you can have some good explanation. Why do we tuck the leg? So we got more extension when we kick. And you're going to get more power if you come from here than if you're going to come from there. Now the turning of the hip, this is what I was mentioning earlier. Twist it right around. Now extend instead of, see, this is less hip movement. This one, more hip movement, yeah? A little bit more with your left. Good. Now kick it like you want to hurt it. That's better. That's better. And relax. Selena, can you take over holding the tire? Actually, you're going to kick it. And we want you to dent it. Dent, that's it, like that. And the other side. Keep going. Very good, very good. Frederick, your turn. Yeah. The blade of the foot, the edge of the foot. Yeah. And the other side. Last one. Okay, relax. Well done. Well done. Just leave the tire at the side. We'll go back to the center. Now, practice that kick just for technique and yeah. Snap it out, snap it back, yeah? Here we go. And the other side. And now we're going to do it moving forward. So kick down in front. One side, other side. One side, other side. Here we go. And the other way around. And relax. Okay. A little bit of stretching for the legs. Feet apart. Bend down. Open up your lower back. Now, down into a low horse riding stance. Try to open your hips. Turn. Stretch towards your leg. And now back to the horse riding stance. Stretch the other leg. And back. Stretch. Straighten the legs down to one side. Swing across. Down to the other side. Now swing side to side. And hang down in the middle. Push yourself back a little bit. Push yourself further into the stretch. And sit. And feet about 90 degrees apart, lean forwards. And stand. Okay. Now, waist height, side kick. In your own time. And the other leg. And change legs again. Good. So we'll try to, when you kick, come straight back, not flick it like a roundhouse. Yeah, that's better. Actually, chamber a little bit more. Tuck it in before you kick it out. Yeah. Then you get more extension. Tuck your knee more before you kick out. Yeah, that's better. Kick with the blade of the foot. Again, extend it, that part, yeah. And stretch, open the hip like that, yeah. 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 And relax. Did I get you to change leg already? No. Change legs. And relax. So, go back to the wall. Let's use this one for now. I'm going to come over here this way. And chamber, kick, and extend out. Practice the extension of the hip and back. Extend and back. And the other side. And relax. Good. Okay, back where we were. Okay. Now, fairly slowly, kick, extend, and then back. Kick, extend out. Emphasize the extension. Never mind the speed. Go for extending into the kick. And relax. Okay. Shake your hips a little bit. We're going to do this advancing kick, kick, kick on the way forward. Ready? And the other way. And relax. Now, I'm going to bring the tyre over here. And rest it there. Somebody hold. So now we've got a higher target. Nine on each leg. Who's going to start? Frederick. Go. Good. Angle your foot over a bit more. That's better. Change legs. Very good. Next one. Akshi. Hurt it. Go on. More than that. Even more than that. That's better. That's better. Dig deep. That's good. Change legs. See, bend that tyre. Very good. Selena. Use your hip, power from the hip. Extend into it. And move back 3 inches, yeah. That's it. And then throw your body weight into it. Change sides. Very good. Frederick, can you hold for a fear, please? Thanks. And make sure it's against the column at the back. That's better. Yeah. Get your right leg back a little bit more. That's better, yeah. Good. Good. That's it. Draw your knee back to give you more extension. Yeah. And the other leg. Dig it in. Dig the foot into the tyre. And relax. So just rest the tyre down. Somebody give me a hand with this one. On the other side, I want to slide it forwards. Okay. We're going to try the side kick on here. Now we can do it a little bit higher. I haven't done this for a while. That's it. Okay. Akshay, you're first. Good. Good. Okay, so let's try to drive through a little bit more, kick through it a bit more. Go on. Again. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And now the other leg. Two more. Okay, good. Frederick, you're next. I'll kick it quite high. Oh, hold on. So we want to be able to extend through into the kick. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe not quite that much. But so we shouldn't be just at the end of our extension, so we can't exert force. Yeah. You've got to give yourself enough extension of foot that, yeah, back in and back, extend. Yeah. Your force at the end, where you make the impact, that's the only place that counts. That's the only place that counts. Off you go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, use the blade, the edge of the foot. Good. And the other side. So have you done both legs? No, okay. Okay, good. Next. Bit higher. That's better. That's better. Good. Hold on. You're still kicking while you're there. You haven't got that last bit of extension. Kick, extend it right out. Yeah? Extend right out, put the hip in. Now that's more like it, yeah. That's way better. Now you're getting it. Try and change legs. Very good, very good. Okay, good. Off here. That's good, that's good. Chamber it back a bit more, give more extension. That's better. And the other leg. That's it, yeah. Okay, good for now. Okay, good, well done. Just let me have a quick go while I'm warmed up. Yeah. Okay, good. Next, gonna just open the hips up a little bit more. Down. Let your weight drop down. And relax. And open your hips right up. Feet stretched apart. Forwards. Across to one side. And the other. Move side to side. the feet wider. And roll the hips one side, roll it over towards the side kick position. Then the other side, roll it over toward that side kick position. You're rolling the leg, move the hips. So stretching all around the hip joint. Feet wider, cross to one side. And the other side. And wider. And relax. And stand. Now, not too fast to start with. Kick. See how high you can get it. To the wall again. Balancing on the wall. How high can you get the kick? And the other side. And relax. Okay, focus mitt. Frederick, you take your focus mitt. We're going to try, see how high we can get it. Point it a little bit more down. Adjust it to how high you can kick, but test your limits. Yeah. Good. Extend into it, yeah. Straight in, straight back. Good. Pull the leg back and then extend into it, yeah. Other leg. And Akshi, you can go higher. You're more flexible. There we go. Okay. And extend into it. Yeah. The other leg. The other one. Okay, Selena. That's it. Learn to extend your hips in. Now the other side. Down a little bit. There. Okay. Now swap over. You hold it for Frederick. There you go. Now, not a roundhouse kick coming across, a side kick coming direct in. Try and remember the blade of your foot. other side. And relax, and relax. Head back. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up now because Buddha-san's going to be waiting for us in the gym. A little bit more stretching before we finish. Up. Stretch high. And fold forwards. And stand. Feet apart. Forwards down the middle. Over to one side and the other. And sit. Feet together. Raise your head and then lean forwards. Knees apart. Open the hips up. Relax. Feet apart. And just twist one side, other side. And see how far around you can twist one side, other, one side, other. And now fold forwards. Turn to the side. Lean down to the side. Now turn sideways, shoulder down. Over the other way. Shoulder down. Turn to the leg. Whole body down. And swing from side to side. Wider. Now, bring them in to 90 degrees apart. Drop forward again. And relax. Finish. Stand. And bow. And we're done. Well done, guys. Okay. So, yeah. Thanks to all the people watching us. That was our 1 hour of side thrusting kicks. Right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and clear up the gym. Before we do, I want feedback on that lesson.
I loved it.
That was good. It's quite hard. Even if it's one kick, 1 hour, it's really hard.
Okay.
It's easier to do 3 different kicks
Yep.
than to really do
But
the
I think
hits.
it's nice to really like sink into one kick, really get that down.
Okay.